Ivy from Lenexa. I have 3 kids in SMSD. I can't believe I'm up here again, but the issues seem to keep piling up. Another major issue has been hardly acknowledged and tossed to the side. Living Dead Girl, Concrete Roads, All Boys Aren't Blue, Lawn Boys, The Hate You Give, Thou Shalt Kill, Crash Into Me, along with many other titles. I'm appalled every time I discover a new disturbing book from the project list. Many contain sexually explicit material, such as pornographic scenes, pedophilia, and obscene language. It's come to our attention that there are also disturbing books available for K through 12 throughout our district not on this list. Who approved all of these books, and why are they allowed in our system? Here are only a few examples. Thou Shalt Kill, a book based on teens discovering the art of taking a life. Living Dead Girl features sadistic sexual, physical, and emotional torture of a child on nearly every page. Alice performs oral sex on 2 boys and then has sex with one in a car. It is also full of foul language. Crash Into Me in our middle schools, about 4 teens who make a pact to commit suicide. You Be You, this is available for 5 years and above in some of our elementary schools. Quote, a person's sex, what kind of body they have, doesn't decide their gender identity. You might see yourself as a boy, girl, gender queer, or gender binary. Again, this is for 5-year-olds. How confusing is this to students just learning to read? Are we really going to normalize, teach sexual acts, rape, inappropriate behavior, extreme violence, racism, suicide, and place confusion on our young students? Parents have to censor too much in this world as it is. We should be able to send our children to school in good faith that our school system is looking out for them. I'm not going to pretend like our kids aren't exposed to things in everyday life, but they go to school to learn academics and yes, life lessons as well, but not pornography, hate, and violence. It has been suggested that these books are only available in middle and high schoolers and are not officially part of the curriculum, but they are there. Some have been reported in our grade schools. Some are on eye-catching display in libraries, and some are encouraged to read in groups or in school clubs. And some have been given as book report options. Providing books on diversity is important, but to provide material that teaches students to feel bad about themselves, to fear others, or to glorify sexual acts, murder, and violence is not okay. What are we doing to our kids, and what are you going to do about it? This is a district-wide issue and should not only be up to the parents to jump through hoops to report. You cannot turn a blind eye to this. Also, stop hiding issues. Public comments need to be back online. Parents in our community deserve transparency. Comments will not lead to the death of our friends and neighbors. So stop censoring us and start censoring our school curriculum instead. I actually find several recent public comments coming from someone who represents our district very offensive, including a statement on health freedom. Boo-hoo, dear Lord, generations before us went to war, and you can't get a shot. Weak sauce, be a man. My husband went to war. Men and women went to war for our freedoms and our kids' freedoms too. Don't forget that.
Our next